What is going on, Godzilla fans? Welcome back to another Godzilla 2 discussion video, where today we're going to be talking about the possibility of seeing a brand new creature be introduced by Legendary Studios in Godzilla 2 King of the Monsters. Now, we understand that King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra are going to be introduced in the upcoming film, but what are the chances of Monarch actually discovering more monsters or more creatures hidden beneath the Earth's surface, hiding somewhere, laying dormant, similar to the Mutos we saw in the previous film, just waiting to be active again? I personally think that at least one or two monsters are going to be introduced between Godzilla vs. Kong and of course Godzilla 2 to further open the floodgates of introducing new kaijus within the Godzilla franchise. But the only question to that is, what kind of kaiju are they going to introduce? Now, the biggest rumor right now is that King Ghidorah is going to be unearthed in Antarctica, as it was frozen down there. We understand that Rodan is going to come from a volcano, and of course Mothra stemming from Japan, and with that we have to ask ourselves as to where the other creatures may emerge from. Now, I think that definitely by introducing brand new kaijus in the film would give Godzilla a more reason to team up with someone like Mothra to take on this inevitable threat as we carry on with Rodan and ultimately King Ghidorah, as King Ghidorah is going to be the be-all end-all for Godzilla, at least for Godzilla 2, and King Ghidorah is, if anything, way more powerful and way more durable than, let's say, Mothra and or Rodan. So I personally feel to fight Ghidorah, Godzilla is going to need some help, and perhaps I think the aid of Rodan and Mothra will be suitable, but I also think that they ought to introduce at least one more Muto creature, one more hidden kaiju, just to give the movie itself a different spice and tone, as none of us ever saw these new Muto creatures coming when Legendary first announced them, and to their credit, they were absolutely amazing in what they had to offer. So I personally feel that they ought to introduce another hidden Muto out there that responds to radiation, that responds to some of the other creatures having to awaken. For example, like Ghidorah and Rodan and Mothra, or even Godzilla for that matter, as we understand that the other Muto creatures in the first Godzilla film were pretty much interacting and talking to each other in terms of communicating with each other. So I personally feel that carrying forward, there should also be other species of creatures out there communicating while the fight is happening between Godzilla and Mothra, Godzilla and Rodan, Godzilla and Ghidorah, Ghidorah and Rodan, etc, etc. And I personally would want to see a new monster, not to get foddered so quickly, but I personally feel, especially with Legendary hinting it, that Monarch is going to find and stumble upon new creatures, as we don't really know as to what the outcome may be. They may be killed off in the film, or maybe they might be saved for Godzilla vs. Kong. Post your comments down below, guys. What are your overall thoughts on there being a possible chance for us to see brand new monsters? What are your overall expectations as to what they may be, and what kind of creatures would you guys like to see come about in the film? Post your comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to punch that subscribe button, guys. Turn on all notifications, that way you guys can be notified whenever a brand new video is posted onto this channel. If you guys cannot wait for the upcoming Godzilla film, go on ahead and smash that like button, guys. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section, guys. Have a great day. Peace.